What is going on, guys? It's your boy Guns here, and today we're bringing you a good old Call of Dragons freaking roster mania slash NFL draft style conversation. Okay, as you guys know, we've been doing a lot of watch parties, and some of the constant things I keep getting asked, like, what are some of the top alliances to migrate to? And that's one of the things that we're gonna talk to about today. I've been thinking about it for a few hours, actually. That's why my videos come in a lot later than usual. However, we're gonna bring to you guys the little list, my little top 10 list, based off what I've been watching. Right, this is not like out of everyone in the game, but this is from what we've been personally watching. I can't really talk on behalf of, for example, EDS and BTR, who are also like very strong alliances. Also, I've heard of also other alliances from a player from Rock named YY that's like 500 million or whatever. So I can't really talk on those. I'm just gonna talk from my own personal experience, right? Out of the options, right? So, number one, I know I'm going to seem a bit biased. But it's going to be Noir. All right. I know that's not a surprise to you guys, and I'm not going to spend a bunch of time in here talking about this situation. But as you guys know, we ended up fighting TFS and AFS in the final zone. That fight lasted about 12 hours. And then while we were doing that, EIS and EIL were hitting us on the flank. So we called it good here. We're like, all right, let's go back to our nap. Lol. It came back over here on the north side. And then we fought EIS and EIL for maybe 6 or 7 hours. And dude, EIS and EIL were giving it to us, bro. I'm no lie, they had us on the back foot. And a lot of us were, me included, were like, oh, damn. We might be a little too depleted after the TFS AFS fight for this, maybe. And then, of course, the infamous server maintenance came up, and then out of nowhere, all the EIS and EIL players just died. They had like 20 cities AFK. So, man, I don't know. But either way, those of you guys that watch Noir, compared to a lot of the kingdoms here, Noir has a singular alliance compared to BXS, who had SXB, compared to TFS, who had AFS, and EIS and EIL, which is also two really good alliances, right? So we were very outnumbered. But regardless of being outnumbered, the quality of marches of Noir just continued showing. Okay, so we'll put that at the top. Number two on my listy list here, it's gonna be the one and only Ekko. These guys shocked the Call of Dragons community, bro. Shocked. All right. For most people, I think some people are like, we kind of expected them to be savage fighters, but it's like, yeah, you kind of expected them to be savage fighters, but not in the fashion that they did it, man. These guys put in crazy work, and I think a lot of that has to do starting from the top with our guy Sod and Tempe, and there's a few other guys. I won't go into that. That's gonna probably be a video for another time. But yeah, that's gonna be it right there. Freaking Sod with 58 million merits, guys. These guys were able to push back with the assistance of NA and TK, right? Because I definitely do think that they played a role. But of course, Ekko was doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. Ekko was, dude. Another thing with Ekko, guys, is they're a singular alliance, right? And I think they're kind of split up right now. But they have, from what I heard, like anywhere from 3 to 4 billion power that they can recruit. And guess what? I'm pretty sure that's going to get full, right? Which I'm excited for. More than likely, either Ekko or BDO is going to end up in the same merger as Noir. So there's potential there to be a matchup. But, man, they are amazing, bro. They do really good. My boy Saints over there. So they're really good. So let me see. As far as Ekko, does it say what kingdom they're from? I don't think it says what kingdom they're from. Oh yeah, right here, server 60. All right, so server 60. If you guys are interested, I think besides Noir, I think Ekko's the next one's up to put Noir to the test. I really do think that. right? And I'm excited, especially for us in Noir. Like, we won competition, so we hope for that, right? Now, the next one, good old number 3 I have is TFS and AFS. I know that they've been receiving a lot of heat this season. They have been receiving a lot of heat this season because, oh, Noir freaking bailed them out and whatever. However, those of you guys that were paying attention saw TFS and AFS were getting sandwiched here with BXS and then EIS and EIL coming from behind, and yet alone they were able to fight back and forth for this freaking pass over and over again, just showing a lot of good resistance here. We got AFS, right, which is Ancients, right? These guys went crazy. They got their top fighter Alibaba, 60 million merits, no big deal. Right? And then over in TFS, we got our boy Yesengi. We got our boy Yesengi right here. Do they have their, I can't remember what it was, but you got our boy Jason right here leading from the front. Where's he at? Oh, maybe he's somewhere else right now. Maybe he's taking a little hiatus. Maybe he's taking a little hiatus right now, chat. Right? But then, all right, moving over to number 4, right? To number 4. I know a lot of people are giving BDO a lot of heat, but guys, these guys, for a 1v3 situation, I think they did amazing, bro. I think they did amazing. I think that this map would look substantially different if BDO was able to get past TK's bashing, which is insane, by the way. Honorable mention is TK. Those guys put in some crazy work as well. Here they are. TK did some crazy work, but BDO, guys, they're like, oh, Ekko is better than BDO. I don't necessarily know about that. Because they were in a 1v3, and it would be interesting to see like a full-blown 1v1 between them, right? However, BDO, their numbers looked amazing out there, and, you know, I know a lot of people like to throw rocks at, you know, alliances that are on the top side, right? Because, or on the top end, because they expect them to do better or whatever. But we'll see, man. I still think BDO is a top alliance for sure. You can never count out BDO, you know. I don't think there's really much more to say about BDO. Yeah, I mean, they're still a top pick, an amazing alliance. Moving over to my number 5 pick, we got good old pay to win. Good old pay to win. And, you know, it's crazy. It's cool. It's cool to see an alliance that I was in putting in the work like this, right? Honorable mention here, IMB, right? IMB is an honorable mention. We'll get to that, right? So, but pay to win, guys. These guys are the degenerates of degenerates, bro. They are amazing, bro. Look at this guy. Toxic Prime, bro. Or Godsick. He goes by Godsick now. 69 million merits. Let me tell you, bro. Having this guy as the R5, who's also 5 bombing tanks at all times, is amazing, bro. Like, he doesn't care about, you know, having archers or getting the highest merits or whatever. Like, he does that while being that guy. He is the guy that 5 bomb tanks all the time, which is amazing, bro. It absolutely amazing what he can do there. And besides that, he has a good team behind him. Our guy God6 Stan over here, 33 million merits, and these guys just put in a crazy amount of work, bro. They did really good, taking out ROE, which is, you know, respectable in their own regards. But yeah, pay to win is a good one here, guys. They are sitting at what? They're at 14 billion, right? So you can kind of see there's different tiers, right? You got Noir that's up there in like the 20 billion plus, 24 billion plus range. You got Ekko and BDO that are like, you know, the 18 to 20 billion range, right? So I'll show you guys different options, right? And this is what I like about this video, that it's gonna allow to give you guys some options, right? Like, okay, you can't make any of the top 3. Well, here are some other really good options, right? You got pay to win. And then after pay to win, After pay to win, guys, another one that I'm even looking at potentially is good old GG, bro. These guys, like server after server after server, they just keep putting work, bro. They just keep putting work. And GG has lost some of their top players, yet alone, they still figure out a way to be a top alliance and putting in work. The Dragon is theirs this season. A lot of the people I'm mentioning are Dragon winners, except for BDO. I think BDO wasn't a Dragon winner, but I don't think there's any denying them their position that I put them. But you got GG, dude, man, these guys do good work, bro. These guys do work. The only thing that stops me potentially from joining them with the Baby Guns account is that they're in the same block as Noir, right? And what does that do? That kind of complicates thing if there's active fighting happening on both ends, right? It gets really complicated there. However, GG, bro. These guys do really well. And I think when they're fully healed, they're like, once again, within that range of like 12 to 14 billion, right? And then after GG, we have good old EIS and EIL. Now, listen to me, guys, okay? I know for those of you guys that have been in the stream know that I've been giving EIS and EIL a lot of heat, right? A lot of the community has been giving them a lot of heat. However, there's no doubt in my mind that when EIS and EIL are coming in at full force, right, and actually committing to the fight, they are arguably the most active kingdom in the entire game, right? Don't really want to get into the weeds of a lot of the side conversations happening, but there's no denying that EIS and EIL have a really strong core foundation. They're very active, right? So there's no denying them that. So that places them at 7. And then the next one, we have our good old friends from ACDC, led by the boy Moopsy Poopsy. Now these guys, I know a lot of people don't count them in, but dude, these guys been putting in work, bro. They've been putting in some crazy work, regardless of the fact that they were stuck behind this pass here. Regardless of that, they still worked their way up to this level 5 pass. Ultimately, Ekko came in and swooped them up, right? Ultimately, but that they've been doing amazing, bro. They've been doing amazing. Moopsy Poopsy's doing some good job, doing a really good job out there. Once again, they're in that power range, like that 12, 14 billion range. Because I know that there's some younger players out there that are looking for a home, right? But might not necessarily have the power to enter some of the top tier alliances. So you can kind of work your way in, right? Kind of climbing up the ranks, right? So after ACDC, we got good old SSG. SSG has been putting in a lot of work, guys. And and while we're here talking about SSG, right? While we're here talking about SSG, they're in that power range, in that range of like 12 billion power. They're also really good, a really good option. Their neighbors IMB is also a good honorable mention. These guys put in some work as well. Even oh wow, they're only 4 billion, but they were doing their thing out there. Yeah, I mean, for the 4 billion power alliances, hit them up, dude. But yeah, no, they did their thing, they did their part. But going forward, who was it was the N57 crew right here. This war, there's no denying the fact that SR57 did a really good job against SSG by themselves. Right, they were able to push out SSG over here, so that's another kind of like a side bonus, I guess you can say. You can throw in SR57, and who's the other one? It's SR57 and SR57 and NF57. Yeah, both really good alliances, guys. And finally at number 10, we got no, not that one. Good old AMZ. Good old AMZ. Now the thing about AMZ is like they've been doing really good. However, there is some concern for some of their downtime. I know that the AMZ crew is very heavy on representing the Asian community, right? They're really heavy on representing the Asian community. So for those of you guys that are interested to be in the Asian community style alliances, Amazon is definitely proven to be a top choice there. I think that, you know, maybe their leadership is aware of some of their downtime issues that we saw versus GG for their final zone. Even though AMZ and GG are allied, they did have a final showdown here to see who's going to take the dragon. Last time I looked, it looked like GG won that, unless they ended up calling it a stalemate. But either way, whoever won or whatever, it's pretty good there. And also in the same conversation of talking about GG, we got WP over here, right? Which is they're in the same merger as GG, which is also a really good shout, guys. It is a really good shout because they're in the same kingdom as GG, at least from when I asked around, at least my chat, which, you know, for those of you guys in my chat, you guys be trolling, but I'll take your word for it, right? They're also a really good option as an entry level as well, if you're looking to get into some higher level alliances. But yeah, guys, that is my top 10 from what I've been watching. We had some honorable mentions, right? We saw LNV out there doing pretty good, right? GNGA, they're actually fighting right now as we speak. These guys been having a hell of a season, bro. They've been fighting nonstop. Great season for them. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about my little list that I made of the top 10 servers submerged to currently in Season of Strife? Now, we have a new batch of players coming in, right? We got EDS, BTR, we got Sun. You're right. There's a few other players or a few other alliances, like from where my boy Captain and Easy are from. Oh yeah, I even marked them right here, Captain and Easy. Right. So you got good old EDS's core 4 here. So I mean, like I said in the beginning, like these guys are also an honorable mention, bro. They're 147 members, right? They're split up and they're at 15.8. They've been putting in some good work, guys, but they are for sure getting tested this season, in my opinion, because I believe it's EDS and EXG in this merger, and you guys bet your ass right we are going to be on this for coverage. Level pass one's open, right? Everyone's feed builds to that spire, and it's almost instant action, so we're definitely going to be around to cover that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about my list. Let me know if you disagree with anyone on the list. Let me know if there's anyone that I forgot about potentially. But for the most part, I feel like I got a lot of the good ones on there, and I hope this helps you guys decide on which alliances you go for. We're gonna do some little bit more in depth with each alliance, kind of doing like a player spotlight, like these are their top fighters, like this is what they were running, right? So and obviously if they're willing to share, right? Because I know there's some players that kind of gatekeep a lot of their stuff, but yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of my recommendations. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. And if you're enjoying the content and you're not subscribed, make sure you guys hit that sub button. Turn on that bell notification. Lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. We have more watch parties coming. We have more coverage coming with builds and pets and this and that, right? So let me know, guys. Let me know. Make sure you guys stay tuned. All right. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Your boy Guns. And I'm out. Peace.